Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where we take a new word each day and help you to pronounce it correctly in American English. Today was a request from one of our YouTube viewers, and he wanted to have some help with pronouncing the word I've. I talk about contractions a lot in my free live weekly classes because Americans will basically always use the contracted form of verbs like have, I have, I'm, I'll, etc., unless we're trying to stress the word have, in which case we will say I have. So it's one of the ways that you can make your speech more American and also more fluent and more easily understood, because it's choppier to say I have taken it versus I've taken it. I have gone there versus I've gone there. Americans are always going to use I've. One of the errors I often hear when people try to use this word I've is, first of all, they may not feel comfortable with that final V sound, so we'll talk about that. Also, they have trouble getting away from these sounds in I have. So what they tend to do is, rather than saying the sounds I've, which is just two sounds, it's the diphthong I and the consonant sound V, they'll just try to say I have, and squish those two words together. These two are quite different. You can see in I have a different vowel and I have the H sound there. And both of those just need to be completely eliminated to get your sound I've. So that's the first thing to watch out for, trying to get this phrase out of your mind. And so one way to do that is to practice I've in that combination of sounds in some other sounds. So for example, I could try the word live. For example, many of my videos are live, and probably I'm saying the I and the V just fine in this. So if I try live and then I've, it's a new way to approach saying the word I've that helps me eliminate the errors I might have from thinking of it as meaning I have. So trying live I've or dive I've, that would be one technique I suggest. Also just breaking down the sounds in the word like we do for all of our Word of the Day videos. So the first sound is the diphthong I. It's from the open tense ah vowel closing to the more relaxed closed I vowel. Saying it slowly, I, and then speeding up, I, making sure you get both sounds. One of the error patterns I hear on the diphthong I is that people will just do the first part of it, and it would sound more like ah or av. So you want to make sure that you lengthen and close your jaw as you're saying I, I've. Another error I hear on the word I've and other words that end with the voiced V sound is that people will devoice that sound and it might sound more like I've. You want to keep your voice on, lengthen the vowel before the V, and that will help you get that voicing. I've. So yes, thank you for the suggestion for this word I've. We'll be talking about more contractions soon, including the pronunciation of you are, your, and your. I do have some videos for pronouncing that and other contractions as well. So I hope you'll check those out because they are part of helping your speech be more fluent. Whether or not you want to sound more American, it helps you sequence the sounds and improve your overall pronunciation to use these contractions. Thanks so much for the suggestion. If you have a request, please feel free to leave it in the comments for this video or any of my videos or on my Facebook page or on speechmodification.com. Check out our online courses and group training, individual training on speechmodification.com as well. You'll find a lot of free resources there on our free practice page and free downloads on our store page. Thanks so much for being part of the channel and for watching. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound American, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.